Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome to Civilizations for a Star Trek mod. Now, this little mod it's not new by any means. You guys know I'm not afraid to put an older game on my channel, especially one with modding support. This mod's been around for quite a while now, but it's so good, and you guys have recommended it multiple times to me, so I thought, you know what, it's time to bust out a mod library episode on it. So this is a spotlight of what it is, total conversion of actually another mod called Beyond the Frontier, or the Frontier Scenarios, which turned Civ 4 into a space-based game. Still turn-based and everything, but it's in space with planets and whatnot, and this mod takes that mod and mods the mod into another mod that... Oh my god, the modding. Anyways, it's a Star Trek mod for Civ 4. I'm gonna link you. You don't have to do anything real special. Just install this on Steam or however you have it on the old discs. Download the link I'm putting in the description, and you're good to go. Now I'm gonna load up a couple scenarios for you because this is like multiple games in one. It's actually pretty sweet, and Star Trek fans are gonna get a hell of a kick out of this. All right, so let's go to single player and load game, and we're gonna load up. You know what, we'll load up my Admiral Forrest campaign. So Admiral Forrest was a character, we have to restart to do this, so let's let this restart, I'm gonna keep yapping. Admiral Forrest was a character from the show Enterprise. Now this took place after Kirk, no, it was before Kirk, before the Next Generation, right when the Federation was just starting up, right? So you've got Starfleet, the Federation isn't even a thing yet, that's actually how that show wrapped up. So that's the campaign that I've been playing here. Now, I got my my military units turned on. You can see the biggest ship, the king ship at this time period was the NX class, the Warp 5 ship. Now, a lot of people don't actually like this series. I liked Enterprise at points. I liked how it ended. I liked how it started. I hated the time travel aspect, but I've built up a mini fleet here, and I just conquered this neutral planet that was getting uppity with pirates and whatnot. But you can see these are your warrior units. They are a 3x5, so 3 attack. I think it's like 5. No, it's 5 attack and 2 movements. They can move around a bit. The research and everything has been changed in this, so it actually matches. But what's cool about this is a scenario that's like the birth of the Federation, right? So we've got the Vulcans are the first people that I ran into. They only have Warp 5 ships, and then it's like a rush for the races to get better warp drives up to Warp 7, I think it is. Yeah, we got up to Warp 7. So in this scenario, this is all the research you get, but it's cool because it stays within the time period that this is supposed to be happening. Now there's another scenario I'm gonna show you guys, which is the Dominion War, where you get galaxy classes and everything else, but let's play around a little bit. I wanna talk to you guys about what makes this so much fun as a Star Trek fan. So here's Earth and the United Federation of Planets back here. I haven't actually allied with anybody, so I guess it's just Starfleet. But I ran around and I colonized these planets. I built a star base, which lets you expand your borders. Now, the events that took place in this campaign so far were pretty cool. I knew the Vulcans right away, but we were kind of on shaky terms, but friendly terms. Let's see here. I'll open up the diplomacy tree so you guys can see who's all here. So they're cautious about humans. They're not sure, and it's just like the show. I've got Shran, the Adorian Empire. They're annoyed with us because we've kind of been starting some shit. Also, we're friendly with the Vulcans, so that kind of puts them on edge. Now, it was actually Captain Archer and Star in Enterprise who brought these two groups together. They had been at war for quite some time. This scenario actually starts with the Andorians and the Vulcans fighting it out, which is very cool. Something that I found really interesting was the Romulans. I ran into the Romulans. I set a scout out, and he beelined it straight over to Romulan territory. Here you go. There's Romulan space. There's my scout. And because I made contact with them so much earlier than I think you normally would in this, I started developing a relationship with the Romulans. Now, in Enterprise, they never had direct contact, other than the minefield incident, if you've watched that series, where the Enterprise flew into a cloaked minefield. So it wasn't a very friendly meeting. Well, in this one, you never know what the Romulans are going to do. They're actually being pretty friendly with me right now. Now I'm at war with Silic, which goes along with the television series. I can talk to him here. But It's cool. You get like this very neat, these Star Trek stories that kind of come out of this. I'm trying to be friends with the Vulcans and keep them satisfied, but they're at war with the Andorians, and we've had Andorian ships fly through here. You know what, let's fly around a bit. Show you how movement works. Movement, the ships are animated and they'll fly around. The models are pretty good. There's the NX class right here, experimental Warp 5 ship. We're gonna take him down here. Who is this? This is the Andorian Imperial. Okay, I actually haven't seen Andoria yet, so let's head down south. My combat shields research is just finished. Oh, go back. That was an Andorian battle cruiser. There she is, the Kumari. Very neat. So all the ships are here for the different eras. I mean, this mod has been around for a long time, so they've had plenty of time to flush this out. Now, I know you guys are probably like, well, let's see what the combat animations look like. Well, I'll load up the Dominion War one in just a second. You guys will see what's up with that. But this is cool. This is a construction ship. He's probably building a star base right now, which is what I built up here. It's pretty neat. Oh, here we go. I might be able to start a fight up with the web spinner here. Let's see. There we go. We're at war with these guys right now. So there's the combat animation. It's pretty simple. I don't think they're new. I just lost that fight. Combat odds are better this time because we wounded them. And who's gonna win it? Yep, cool, we won. Now, I'm glad they just showed me this. The difference between this mod and the traditional Final Frontier mod is they've added in radiation clouds, which are actually gonna kill this ship if I don't get it out of here, so let's get you to go to warp. They've added in black holes, which will suck ships in if you get too close to them. I think I ran into one of those. Yeah, I actually lost my first NX class, which would be the Enterprise, actually. I lost it in this black hole. He flew too close while he was exploring, and yeah, he got gobbled up by a black hole. So lots of neat stuff. There's resources. I can turn on the resource thing here so you guys can see. Which one is it? There we go. There's different types of resources. We got duranium, we got latinum, hydrogen. So there's all kinds of neat stuff that you can trade. Now let me load a game. Let's load up the Benjamin Sisko save. It's got to restart the game again. It loads up different assets depending on what scenario you're playing, and you can set up custom scenarios if you have a certain game type you want to play in. There are a ton of different races in this. I think there's like 20 something is what the forum post says. I haven't run into that many, so here we go. I'll turn on my UI. Now this is early in the Dominion War. I've got the Deep Space Nine in the wormhole right here. Everything is set up like you would imagine it would be. Bajor isn't too far away from the wormhole. And it starts off just like DS9. My standing with the Bajorans is kind of, it's friendly, but they're not quite sure about me. But we do have a positive history. Like, let me pull up the diplomacy window here. You can see everybody that I've run into so far. We've got the Ferengi Alliance. The Klingons are here, and you can play as the Klingons. You can play as actually anybody on here. You can play as the Cardassians if you like, the Cardassian Union. Notice the Dominion isn't here yet. Now, I think it's part of the scenario. They just haven't arrived yet, because it is the Dominion War. Now, once this match started, I immediately started pulling ships off the local star systems. I brought them into this is Cardassian space. Here on the left, on the right is Federation space, and I'm bringing in my ships to the neutral zone. See, there's oh, look at that. Got a Galler class coming through. Here's another ship model. I really do like the detail in the ship models. I mean, this game is old, and this mod is fairly old, but everything looks pretty damn good. Can I engage them? No, I can't. I can just fly on top of them. So we're not at war yet, and I actually can't start a war. I think we're waiting for a big event to start up. But yeah, you've got like the neutral zone, and I wonder if we're gonna have Maquis, because it does say there are custom scenario events that will change how the game is played. I assume like the Dominion, flying out of that wormhole and attacking Deep Space Nine. Very, very cool stuff. So if you're a fan of Star Trek, ooh, there's a Klingon bird of prey right there. Sweet. If you're a fan of Star Trek and you want the epic scale that civilizations can give you, then I highly recommend you give this one a go. It's a pretty quick download. You just download it, it'll auto-install to the directory you need it to go in, and you're set. As long as you have Beyond the Sword. It's over on Steam right now, I think, for like $5 for Civilizations 4. All right, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go through a couple of turns here and we'll just see if anything new kicks off. Let's do some research. Let's construct a sovereign class. Hell yeah. I haven't built a sovereign yet. Let's move you up north and get you exploring. My Excelsior. Go ahead and defend. I really do hope they have some type of like Maquis event that starts creating tension between myself and the Cardassian Empire. That would be pretty cool. Holodecks. Only one may be built in a star system. It gives you culture and it gives you happiness. Who knew? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's examine the star system. Here's our city screen. There's all these pop-ups that let you know what the hell's going on, but all kinds of ships that you could build too. Galaxy class Akira, the Nebula class, the Sovereign, which we're already building on another planet, the Excelsior, Mirandas, which are kind of like your scouts in this particular game mode. What are you? Exploration Advocate. Interesting. And then all the types of buildings and stuff that you can use to bolster your economy. Fusion reactor. What do you do? Only one may be built in a star system. Provides power. Shipyards. Produces military units 33% faster. Well, yeah, we want a shipyard. So you could actually find your enemy shipyards and like engage them. That's pretty neat. Build star bases for better defense. Oh, there's a sovereign. Excellent. Uh-oh. Gul Dukat has completed border defense network. Go ahead and dispatch our sovereign. Our sovereign is quick, like it could move pretty damn far. The speed of the ships is dictated by how far they can move per turn. Here's a colony ship that's reached a star system in the northeastern quadrant. Let's go ahead and take this. Wolf 359, excellent. They also have, this wasn't in the original mod, the Frontier mod. This, they've added in important people into this one. So you get like, but it's a little weird because I think it pulls from a shared pool of important people. You can't like define it based on race. So what happens is, let's go ahead and build this for culture. What happens is you'll have important people like Bajor in this particular game got the great prophet Jean-Luc Picard spawn there. So you get weird stuff like that. Like you won't get the heroes that would make sense spawning in certain places, but it's neat that they brought that mechanic back in. Totally worth it for Star Trek just to see it. In the other campaign I was playing, I got Zephyrin Cochrane, which was cool. All right, so let's just get you near this battle group. We're not at war yet. Now that I know we're not at war and I can't actually start a war, which is kind of sad, we have Cardassian ships flying through our sectors. We're gonna probably wanna put some ships on these planets defending them. So I'm gonna just have you guys head out. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I dig the music. It's like the classic theme played on electric guitar. Let's build a Galaxy class. Yeah, let's do that. And let's go ahead and build a bank so we can increase our resource income. And Total Logic Museum. Let's do that. Our scout has identified a new solar system. Soval has been born. Chakotay, the great prophet, has been born in the system of Ferenginar. See what I'm talking about? It's a little weird. It's a little weird. Wow, did I have game speed turned way up? So it's supposed to be a really fast game. Stuff is building very, very quickly, but you can still have those epic ones. Let's do this for economy. I have 1 trillion citizens. Fantastic. That's a lot of people. Let's get you on Auto Explore. There's my first Akira. The Thunder Child. I dig that. That is cool. It has 4 strength and 4 movement. It's pretty good. It's a little weaker than a Galaxy class, but I think they're a little easier to build. Let's go ahead and send you over to DS9 and reinforce them. The Sovereign can stay here and defend this planet. And you guys continue to defend. Ah, here's my my great hero, Phlox. He can construct an academy. he can join the system, giving me more research points. Or I can just move him, or have him start a golden age. Let's go ahead and have you join this system. Phlox. Phlox was the doctor on Enterprise, if you don't know. If you don't know who he is, or don't remember. One with the creepy smile that he could pull off. I always like that. He was one of my favorite characters in that series. That and Trip. Gul Dukat of the Cardassian Union. It can no longer be tolerated. We demand that you cancel your deals with the vile Bajorans. I'm sorry, but we won't be turning our back on the Bajorans. Let's see here. So we just told them to piss off. The Paw Wraiths have spread in Wolf 359. The what? Let's do a colony ship. Unlike the epic game, hostile aliens, barbarians, spawn more frequently as there is more terrain in the fog of war. Be wary, as it's easy to be left unprepared. Okay, so... What are you talking about? Paw Wraiths. The Paw Wraiths have spread in Wolf 359. Oh! So there's a religious aspect in this particular scenario. Yes, there is. Is this religions? Exploration, Total Logic, the Prophets, the Paw Wraiths, Warrior's Code. Sweet. Okay, so in the first scenario I showed you guys, there was no religious aspect to it, right? They disabled that. But in this there is, and it makes sense for DS9 because you had the Paw Wraiths versus the Prophets. But what's cool is they've even mixed in the Warrior's Code. So the Klingons, maybe they don't have a religion specifically, but they have the Warrior's Code. They have their honor code, which in all intents and purposes is going to affect how the culture sees everyone around them. So if you hold to the same Warrior's Code, you're probably going to get in well with the Klingons. Pretty cool. Wolf 359, the place that I just took over, Paw Wraiths. I find it funny. Wolf 359 is the location where the Borg wiped out the Federation fleet trying to defend Earth against a single cube that was coming through in Next Generation. So the Paw Wraiths, the evil version of the Prophets, are there at that dark place. Which I wonder, and I bet anything, there's a Borg campaign, and there's a lot of campaigns, so let's go ahead and end it. I just want to see what kind of events creep up, so let's just rush through some turns and see what happens. Replicator terminals. Oh, cool, let's do that. I'm trying to get my economy and some of my culture to spread so I can actually own everything and lock my my borders down. Yes, let's spread you out there, and let's go ahead and put you on defense. Keep pushing. And keep on keeping on. So we've got another... Wait, the enemy has been spotted near Evora. We have an enemy, probably barbarians. Could be pirates of some kind. Let's go ahead and build another sovereign class. There's a Keldon coming through, but we're not enemies with them yet. We have a peace treaty with them. Our enemy is a group of Tazinki ships. I don't think I said that right. I'm not sure what they're from, but we're gonna go ahead and dispatch. We're gonna dispatch the battle group from Lauren, I think. Who's the closest? We've got a Galaxy class fairly close. We'd have to pull them out from way over there. So yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna pull the Siddiq. You defend. No. This Miranda's trying to take off. This Miranda's going to be joining up with the battle group. Head over there. You're on defense. Our Akira. How far can Akira get in one single turn? Pretty damn far, actually. The Akira is the closest combat vessel that can be there fast. So let's dispatch him to the area. And let's see what these pirates do, because this planetary system is completely undefended right now. They could cause us some serious issues. You can build a Miranda in 2 turns. You can build an Excelsior in 3 turns. What if I rushed it? I've got some money. Let's do that. Let's go over here. I haven't actually rushed a ship in some time, so I've got to learn how to do it. I'm so used to Civ 5. I'm very confused right now. All right, so there you are. It doesn't look like I can rush it. It's already building 20% faster and be done in 2 turns. So we need a combat-capable vessel. You. Sweet. Well, at least our the Valley Forge, which is an Excelsior class, can come straight to the solar system. I apologize for that banging, barking sound. That would be my neighbor's pets. And I haven't moved over to my office yet. Let's do a holodeck here at New France. I want to increase this border so I can see farther. I can see when enemies come into my sectors. We've got a major invasion here. The Obsidian Order headquarters has just been completed by Gul Dukat. That makes me happy. All right, good. Well, at least we have a single starship and about to have a Miranda defend that. It's a pretty massive invasion that I've got coming through right now. There were 3 ships at least. Excellent. Let's end another turn. Let's see where everybody ends up. Enemy's been spotted. Yeah, I'm aware. We're trying to deal with it. Very well, carry on. And build me a sovereign. Can't have enough sovereigns. Build a Miranda. Oh my god, everybody's finishing their construction. Build a construction ship because I want to get a starbase online up here in the northern quadrants. Build a colony ship because I want to expand in that direction. Recommending a sovereign. Let's build another sovereign class. I'm gonna start building Mirandas because they're a bit cheaper. All right, well, our first fleet battle is about to commence. Come on, Akira. You're probably one of the strongest combat-capable ships I've got. It's actually one of the few ships that were designed with a heavy combat focus. Between this one and the Defiant, these were the ships that were designed as a response to the Borg. Did we just board and take their ship? Oh, we did. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently it is. Sweet, go ahead and go defend that. And then the Akira, how are you doing? You've had some light damage? No, he looks like he's actually doing pretty damn good. Come on over here. Colony ship is prepped and ready to go. Dispatch new colonists to a new star system. This is the star system. It's a very chill game. Like, this is the game I want to come in here and just relax, play a few rounds. Definitely epic. Now, I've had a couple of questions from the community. You guys asking me, when are we going to get more Dominion War episodes or more Star Trek Armada stuff? Or more Republic at War, of course, is one of the questions that I always get. Republic at War and Star Trek Armada. I'm waiting for my chair and my desk to arrive because I don't have any of my stuff until December 2nd, and it hurts. Like right now, my back is killing me trying to play this while sitting on the floor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm about to wrap this up. I'm gonna get some star bases building. Let's just do star bases all around. Sounds good. Hey, we have a golden age. Very happy planet. Go ahead and defend them. Let's continue to push. We're gonna actually get this fleet together and move them. Oh, you leveled up. Now they do have the level up system just like they do in normal Civ, so let's go ahead and give you city attack because I think that's going to be very, very useful. Next turn we'll move you two as a group up into the enemy territory. I don't know if you can put them together and make them a fleet or an army. I don't remember how Civ 4 works when it comes to combat as stacks. Let's get a barracks online. And let's get a planetary defense grid, which will increase our ability to defend these planets, and a jail, because it's recommended, and I highly recommend we use that. Okay, we're going in. looks like this solar system is actually clear of pirate presence. That's a little strange. I was expecting there to be some type of outpost here. Lots of great people are being born because, like I said, I've got the time frame cranked high up. So, all right, guys, that is my review kind of look, my mod spotlight of this incredible Star Trek mod for Civ 4. Ah, so good. Beyond the Sword, pick it up on Steam. It's on sale right now, actually. I'll try to get this video up today, same day as recording. It's good. It's definitely good. Quick download, totally worth it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel as always. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Good luck, Godspeed.